Hey everyone, welcome back to another 31-minute podcast. Well, this is the second solo podcast that I've done. Well, not really, just since I decided to make it a regular thing. You know, Jackson and I talk a lot, and we talk about a lot of different things. We talk about what's coming up, what we're doing, where's life at. And I'll tell you what's really important to me right now, and I think everybody has this same opportunity. And this, not even just this year, this moment in time. I mean, people talk about this year like it's going to be some magical year. It's not. It's going to be as good as you make it. But the beginning of the year is where the excitement is, and everyone gets pumped. It's like, let's do this. And even in the Christmas period, the holiday period comes, and everyone's like, oh, how good's life? How good's this? Loving it. And I really think, why do they get like that? You know, is work or is what they're doing such a drudge that they're like, oh, I can't wait to I don't have to call anyone, don't have to do anything. But shouldn't the year all just be fantastic? Like whether it's the beginning or at the end, the middle of the thing, you know, like shouldn't it just be, you're designing it. But now, in this moment in time, I want to unleash the beast. That's what I really want to do. And every single person listening to this has the same opportunity to make the same decision. Because, you know, I'm 51 now, and I've been through a lot of different things in life. I was at an open house with Jordan the other day, and he said, mate, your life has been so extreme. No matter what you've been doing, it's, you know, homeless, criminal, get into real estate, become number one in 2 different companies, largest business north of Sydney, you know, married 3 times, couple of divorces, Logan died, Summer's born, 7 kids. You know, it just is, it's life. You know, whatever that may be for you, drug addict, you know, I'd talk about being a drug addict, and I was a serious drug addict. I'm not talking about a few pills here or there. I'm talking about serious drug addiction. But I didn't go to rehab, and people say, well, how did you not go to rehab? You don't need rehab when you make a decision to turn things around. You don't need someone to tell you this is what you need to do. You just stop because you want it that much. And all of this time, and me sitting here on this microphone talking to people about perspective, and when I say unleash the beast, I mean really unleash the beast. What are you going to do about it? Like, what's that look like? I get excited talking about it. Because excuses are the enemy of success. Excuses are the thing that people do when really they don't want it enough. So wherever you're at this point, I know what it feels like to pull yourself out of the gutter and make that decision and say, hey, what am I going to do about this? I know what it feels like to say, hey, I'm not going to inject that half an ounce of cocaine today. No more. Boom. No more. Does it mean you're not going to fall off every now and then? Of course you are. But if you want it more than you don't, you're going to keep getting back on and keep getting back on, keep getting back on. It is, unleash the beast is everything in your life. Now, what sort of life do you want to create? We did the last one on optimum living. That's great. That's definitely where I'm headed, optimum living. But I want to really, really not let myself off. I don't want excuses in my life. If you're going to do cardio every day and that's your commitment, do the thing and do more. If you're going to be the best at your business, real estate is what I do. How did I get there? I grinded my way there like you've never seen before, ever. I don't know another agent that did what I did to get to where I needed to get to, but I wanted it that much. I'm not saying I'm special. I'm just saying I was focused. Focused, uncompromising, and consistent. I would make the 40 prospecting calls every day, no matter how busy I was. I would work all the hours I needed to work to get the stuff done to create momentum. Momentum costs something. Momentum is what brings success, but momentum costs consistency. That's the cost of it. Doing the boring tasks over again that are going to take you somewhere one day. But a lot of people can't be bothered doing that. They want a huge career in this, well, let's say it's sales. They want a huge career. Well, go and knock on 50 doors a day and see what happens. Oh, it's raining today. Get an umbrella. I never had an umbrella. I just went anyway. I used to stand under trees and things like that. I had no car when I got into real estate. Year and a half with no car. So I just ran to places. If I got to show buyers around at properties after a period of time, might have been a year, I still didn't have a car. But I'd say to them, I'd meet you there in 15 minutes. And they didn't know. I just ran to the house. You don't let obstacles get in your way when you want it that much. So here we are today. It's a Sunday. I don't know the date. I think it's the 21st of January. And I'm sitting here at 51 years old saying, I want to unleash the beast now. What's that going to mean? That's an uncompromising view of what I need to do to get to the results I want in life. Next 10 years, solid 10 years, real solid 10 years. And I mean, turn the volume up every day. What did I miss today? What can I do better tomorrow? Did I go to bed on time? Did I get enough sleep? Did I not drink? Did I get on the cardio machine? Did I make the connect calls? Did I train the guys at work? Did I lead the team with energy and passion and focus? Did I call them out when they didn't do what they're supposed to do? And you know, if they work in my team, there's a standard to meet. This is what we need to do every day. This is what needs to happen. It's not the results, it's the actions that I'm more focused on, because the results will come. You apply those actions enough in your life, whether you want to lose weight, generate wealth, number one in your company, get fitter, whatever it is, there is a formula to it. And what people do sometimes is they go, oh, I'm a little bit tired today. Why are you tired though? It's not that I'm saying go and work when you're tired. Avoid the tired. Get to bed. Don't drink caffeine. People write to me, say, well, caffeine's not too bad. Drink it then. But to me, it's no good because I want the best possible sleep ever. Did I used to take pre-workouts and energy? Of course I did. But today it doesn't belong in me if I'm going to unleash the beast. I have all this experience over the last 5 decades, all this experience, all this trauma, all this pain, all this stuff, all this decision making, all the mistakes you could physically imagine. I know what it feels like to have no money. I know what it feels like to have no home. I know what it feels like to get divorced. I know what it feels like to lose a child. I know what it feels like to get up and you just haven't got anything in you. You don't have anything in you to keep going, but you got to get up. You have to get up. And what are you going to do about it? That's the key. And if there's something not right in your life, you got to start working towards fixing it, not leaving it, fixing it. So if you don't have money, save something, even if it's $2. Don't buy the coffee, put it in the bank. Don't buy the cigarettes, as if you'd smoke anyway, but don't buy that. Don't go to Dan Murphy's and buy the beers, the one long neck. Put it in the bank. That'll solve your money issues over time. Time is the key. A whole lot of good decisions over a long period of time will guarantee your success. Unleash the beast means you get up every day and focus on you. Where do you want to go? Pick your target, let's go there. But what's that mean now? What's the formula to get there? What are the steps that are required to get to that place? Because there are proven steps. If you're in real estate, the Matt Steinway system is the exact formula that I used over years to become number one. Why would you not go use that? Why would you just not implement that and follow it exactly? This is what I need to do every day. This is what needs to happen every week. This is what needs, it's already there. Every day, every week, every month. Here's all the ideas, here's all the stuff. I created Agent School and gave everyone the secrets. Get in there and change your career because I created it and I proved it. Not just in one company, in 2 companies over decades. I didn't just become number one for 5 minutes. I stayed there for a long time. But it took me a long time to get there. And not one day did I wake up and ever doubt that it was going to come because I was doing all the right things. If you want to change your life or change your results or even just turn them up more, take a step back and say, what do I need to do and what am I prepared to do that? Get fitter, there's a formula. Wealth, there's a formula. Real estate results, there's a formula. Build a business, there's a formula. There's all of these things. But it's an internal, unwavering commitment to consistency that is your staircase to that result. The day that you get up and say, I can't be bothered just because it's windy outside and I just think it's cozier here, that's the day you go backwards. That's the day you don't deserve the result. I'm talking from experience and saying, nobody did it for me. I had lots of help along the way, but nobody did it for me. Every day, the requirement was I had to be my best. I did not like knocking on doors, but I did it for almost 20 years. I didn't like anything about it. But I knew that was the vehicle to get there. That was the Uber ride I needed to get to the result that I want. I remember sitting in the McGrath breakfast meeting on a Monday, our first Monday belonging to McGrath, and the top 10 agents came up on the screen and they were writing so high figures. I was like, that's incredible. That's incredible. That's like triple what I was doing at the other company I was at. Triple, and that was the bottom. So what did I do? I got a videotape with the top 10 agents on it. And I watched it for half an hour every day. Half an hour from 4:30 in the morning to 5, I'd sit there and I'd listen to their words. I look at their energy. I think, how did they become that? What do I need to change? Who do I need to become? What do I need to implement? And I did it. And I just kept doing that. Who else had the next piece of the puzzle? Who else had the next piece of the puzzle? And slowly and surely, I built the puzzle. The picture came together. But my job was, once I knew this piece was the part that I needed, I wouldn't compromise on keeping it there. And then I'd look for the next piece over time. And it will drop in. It will drop in. You'll meet someone and says, oh, I use this tool. You go, boom, that's it. I'll use that too. That's the next part of my toolbox. That's the next piece of my puzzle. And it's no different than having a jigsaw puzzle and taking all the pieces out, and you've got a picture of the box on the front, or the picture on the front of the box of what you need to do, and you sit there and you try and work out all the next pieces. Success is the same. I'm going to unleash the beast this year. Whether you watch or not is up to you. I don't really care if you watch or not, but I'm going to do it. I'd like you to watch, because we might share something together that can help you guys more as well. And if you've got something to share with me, send it to me, because I'll be putting it in straight away. Execution is the king of the success journey. As soon as I heard an idea, I would execute. And then I would keep it there and execute and consistency and consistency. I had nothing to offer. I had nothing to offer when I first got into real estate. Nothing. And today I own a part owner of a very large business, great results, great team, great this. I become an attraction person to work with because I was just not prepared to not do the things that I needed to do to get there. And today, I love where I'm up to, but I can do better. I can do better. So if you're listening to this and you're thinking you're struggling in some part of your life, you're only struggling because you can't really be bothered to stick to it, give it up and move on. Whether it's drinking or whether it's not enough exercise or whatever. Time management, manage your time well. Understand what you need to do within the time given. You only got like 15 hours to work a day. What are you going to do with them? Your results will reflect what you do in those 15 hours every time. Every time. Down the track, how you spend tomorrow, the next 15 hours at work, on your life and whatever, will be seen in the next year, 2, 3, 4, 5. And today we could all make a decision on how far are we going to stretch for this thing? What do I need to kick out of my life right now? What am I prepared to do and never say no to it again? Does laziness belong in my life? No, it doesn't. Anyone can be lazy. There's millions of people out there that just can't be bothered. Let's be standouts. Let's be complete standouts in our business, in our lives, and have people say, whoa, how did you do that? How do you do that? Well, have you got 10 minutes? I'll tell you about it. It's been a long journey. That's the person that you can become. This year is about, let's unleash this thing and see where we can go. And the moment in time during this year when you say, I'm tired or I can't be bothered, I want you to remember this podcast and say, that doesn't exist in my world anymore. I know the formula. I'm going to stick to the formula even when the results aren't there. And I can tell you they're not going to be for a while. But you'll develop this level of confidence and expectation that the result is on its way because you're paying the price up front. Let's turn the volume right up. Let's unleash this beast like never before and let's see where we can go. I think we can all go somewhere special. Let's get to it.